Other interesting political news, you have Elon Musk and the U.S. government spending about $100,000 on tequila fighting fish. Which, yeah, that was not a blunder or a misspeak on my half, on my part. Well, I suppose that was right there. But this is something that our tax dollars are paying for. Again, we're almost. Let's pull up that depressing debt calculator really quick. Are we at 36 trillion yet? What is it right now? U.S. debt calculator, is that 37 trillion? What's it at these days here? Go to that usdebtclock.org. $36 trillion, thanks to the ineptitudes or corruption of Democrats and some and Republicans. Yeah, $36 trillion in debt, and we're spending money on tequila fighting fish. Yeah. Now, this is posted thanks to perhaps one of the only government branches I approve of, the new Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE, which, I mean, turning a meme into a real department that's just GOAT level stats from Elon, as well as Vivek, who's going to co-lead that. Now, Elon responded, so it's simply a looking funny emoji. And let me pull this up really quick. This is the items your tax dollars are being spent on. It says $100,000 to study if tequila or gin makes some sunfish more aggressive. Nearly $1 million to study. Cover your ears there, children listening. To study if cocaine makes Japanese quail more sexually promiscuous. $1 million. Who thinks of that? We're going to check this out, Bob. What are we going to study today? Well, we're going to see how these quail get it on if they use Columbia marching powder. Yeah, they also spent $750,000 to study if the moon landing line was, quote, one small step for man or one small step for a man to study inclusion. Wow, that's so stupid. And let's pull up this video here. About a minute long here. And of course, they do have a funny little graphic of two fish drinking on stools and about to fight each other. Here. There we go.
Gin to a sunfish versus tequila, which would make the sunfish more aggressive? Nearly $1 million.
That should be something on Mythbusters, if anything, not our tax dollars.
Dollars spent studying whether or not Japanese quail, if you give them cocaine, whether or not they're more sexually promiscuous. Was it one small step for man, or was it one small step for a man? And in the end, $750,000 later, they couldn't decide.
And remember, this is money also paying government employees to do this crap. Yeah, there's a lot of fat to trim from the U.S. federal government. A lot. Was
it one step for man, one step for a man? $2 million for the construction of a kelp and shellfish nursery in Maine. $1.5 million to encourage video gaming in New York. We might be better off spending $1.5 million to discourage kids from playing video games. $388,000 for
encouraging video games. Why the hell do they do? Why do they need that? You have Nintendo and Microsoft to push that stuff. They already make it. Kids are already buying it. Why would the government want them to get into video games? Perhaps because it makes them more compliant to listen to what the government wants them to do and just keeps them sheltered at home. Like, what's the upside of having the government spend money to get kids into video games? What? Jeez.
Columbia University. Be giving a rich university that has $13 billion.
Wait, how much for a university?
Giving a rich...
Let's see here.
Playing video games. $388,000 for Columbia University. Be giving a rich university that has $13 billion any money.
Yeah, $13.6 billion in their endowment. Cash money, son.
$149,000 for the Baltimore Symphony. Give money to all the symphonies and we'd make them part of government.
That's ridiculous. And it's pretty well. I got 18.5 million views on Doge. Oh, sorry about that. Actually, on Elon, I got 14.4 million. One of the first comments comes to us thanks to Gunther Eagleman saying, quote, cut 85% of federal spending. Nothing else is acceptable. 847 likes, which let's make 848. Oh, 851. It's going up like an NVIDIA stock, though not financial advice. Let's see. Yeah, Planet of Memes has a picture of someone with a book that's like 3 feet thick. It says the government we have now. And then it's juxtaposed with a picture of someone holding a book between two fingers. That's like the size, maybe like a Lego book. Does the government really need? Getting 859, 860, 875 likes. Paul Zupa says, well, this gets more ridiculus every time I look at it, getting 37 likes. Colin Rugg says, quote, he missed the program that funds drag shows in Ecuador, getting 445 likes, which, yep, that's our tax dollars at work. Seemingly helps every citizen of every other country except ourselves. you have American Papa Bear saying, quote, time to get to work, Doge, getting 38 likes. Let's see here. Kurt Bergenstorm says, quote, not only do we need to track down all this prolific spending, it should be investigated for payoffs and kickbacks. Agree. And follow the names of senators and reps sponsoring the bill. And there's a picture that says typical Washington, D.C. proposal. And a Democrat and Republican are both sitting at a table. And the Democrat is holding up a piece of paper saying, destroy America. It says, could you meet us? Could you meet at least halfway? And the Republican says, deal. Which, yeah, there's a lot of those useless rhinos out there. Like 174 likes. See here. Hanjo Gurki says, would also add $90,000 for a package of bushings on the list. And that was originally posted by Joel Jenkins, who says, quote, oh, this is I forget which senator is saying this, but it says, the U.S. Air Force spends $90,000 for a package of bushings that typically cost well over $100. And that got 223 likes. Sunshine Shines says, it's Doge time. It's an AI picture of Elon Musk holding a chainsaw, getting 75 likes. Florida 1 says, the government wastes get worse each year. One day you wake up and realize what happens. It's time to destroy the country's currency. It says $20 in 1932 could buy you, 482 gallons of gasoline, 427 gallons of milk, 657 dozen eggs, 2,700 first-class stamps. And then $20 in 2022, which he's got dramatically worse in 2024, but nevertheless, the little infographic says 2022 US $20 bill will get you 3.5 gallons of gas, 5.2 dozen eggs, 5.2 gallons of milk, 5 dozen eggs, and 25 first-class tickets. The Fed uses inflation to steal your wealth and keep you working longer for less. Got 181. Let's make it 182 likes. I Love American News says, it's a picture of the cute Peanut the squirrel saying fight, fight, fight. It says, quote, I want a government small enough to have neither the time nor resources to conduct a 5-hour raid over a pet squirrel. Got 900. Let's make it 901 likes. Let's see here. Yeah, just so much waste. It's almost comical. Wall Street Ape says more insane waste of your tax dollars. Says 3.7 million to NIH grants were towards monkeys for gambling research. 1.5 million to see if a city of frogs would have a different mating call than the country of frogs. What? $549,000 for Russia lab for cat research. Jeez. 847 likes. Which, yeah, fascinating how the U.S. government keeps failing audits. But, if you spend $601 on someone, they're going to track that person down and make sure you 1099 them. Just ridiculous. And, yeah. Let's see here. No, we'll do one more. Somebody named Department of Government Efficiency, was it Khan? Another profile separate from the main one says, low-hanging fruit. It says, did you know the National Institute of Health spent $2.3 million on research in which beagle puppies were injected with cocaine? At 208 likes. Which, yeah, a lot of government wasting. And even if you could argue some of this might be for medical research, I don't know how you make that argument. I mean, medical companies will do that. So much is just extra BS you could trim from the budget. And yeah, I think tequila fighting fish is perhaps the best example of government ineptitude and us funding crap we don't need to. And hopefully these stories highlight to every American to show how utterly how much our government wastes so much money, and to get everyone on the same page of, yeah, we need to cut this, we need to slash the budget. Again, we're also $36 trillion in debt. I mean, one would think that should unite every American when they realize we are spending more on the interest of our loans than the actual spend we have on defense. That's just the interest, not paying towards the principal. So quite concerning, and hopefully more people wake up to the fact that Doge is going to be a great thing. And it is funny that Elon did get that as an official department name. It also happened to be a coin name. And let me know, are you surprised the government wastes this much money in this types of bizarre ways? Let me know, because as always, it'll be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.